Hello, welcome everybody to episode 9 of the Bomb Shelter podcast, where
my God.
jokes are scarce, but the explosives are plenty. What is our first topic for the episode today, boys?
Rama, did you not check the topics, you actual buffoon?
This is the worst intro I've ever heard.
He literally went to ask.
He went to
ask the audience.
What he should have done, what you should have done was that we're gonna plant a bomb on B. Speaking of which, let's talk about CS:GO 2 or CS2.
Go rush B now.
Rushing B
I don't
now.
want to take the spotlight away from my fellow hosts. God.
That's the point of you doing the intro.
Name one host, by the way. I don't think you know any of our names.
No, I don't.
What is my name?
Who are you people?
Who are you? Why am I here? How did I
Anyways,
get
y'all hear about that Fortnite? Keeps getting away with it.
What do you mean by they keep getting away with it?
Oh my God. Okay, well, I put it in Topics channel, and I love how we just completely fucking switched away from fucking CS2 to Fortnite. But I consider Fortnite a game that somehow resurrects itself every 3 weeks because its player base is full of TikTok users and they have the attention span of amoebas. So they just
What do you mean by that?
they turn their brain off and they play the game, and then Fortnite realizes we gotta generate new shit every couple 2 or 3 weeks, or else we'll lose our player base, and then they just keep adding shit, and then they just dropped their brand new creator thing, their Forge mode basically. You can make fucking Call of Duty in it basically, and it pisses me off because they keep fucking getting away with it. They just keep getting away with it. Every 3 weeks, some new bullshit they pull out of their ass. Whether it's a new fucking anime character, a new Marvel hero, some new shit they can do, some new celebrity, another fucking banana peel skin.
Holy shit, a new IP came out. We have to buy the rights.
That's it. That's literally it. That's all they're doing. They're out.
Counter to the argument, chat. I'm literally playing Fortnite right now.
You're a fucking amoeba.
Shut up, Gobo. No,
You
you're
have no
not.
right to speak on this matter.
Chad, I got a question for you. If you're saying that every TikTok star plays Fortnite, then theoretically you should be level 100. Already finished the battle pass.
Sorry,
this
I'm
season.
different. I'm quirky and different. I don't play Fortnite out of
He
spite.
thinks he's
Alright, kick him out of the
I
podcast.
am different. I am different. No,
Real
it's just-
different, bro.
No, because they posted a trailer for their new creator thing, creator fucking comprehension 2, whatever the fuck. And
Creative mode?
yeah, creative mode basically, and they again they showed off a Call of Duty game, another one where you had a fucking katana and we were killing wolves and shit, and fought a fucking dragon, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? This isn't even Fortnite. This is just a completely different video game.
Well, aren't they using Unreal Engine 5 so that way you can, just do any creative
That's probably a
stuff with
part of it. That's probably a part of it, but it's still insane that it's Fortnite.
I think because Unreal Tournament Fortnite basically is the Unreal Tournament basically.
I think
Because they pretty much just shit it. They just threw Unreal Tournament out of the fucking window.
honestly it just becomes Roblox now. It's just
That's what I'm saying.
I hate to say it, but it's just a metaverse now, honestly.
It's so weird because it's I see something new and I'm they put that thing into I almost said into Fortnite. I almost said Roblox, but yeah, that's completely right. Fortnite is just Roblox except with a fucking battle pass instead of a monthly subscription. Oh my God, dude. It stuns me. It really does. We went from this game where the biggest thing about it was Drake, Ninja, and I think it was Antonio Brown or someone playing in the same game together.
And Travis Scott, don't forget Travis Scott.
And Travis Scott. Sorry. Don't run me over, please. But to now fucking just anime protagonists just fucking nuking you in the middle of the game because you didn't fucking hit that gritty. You didn't rizz back when they tried to rizz you up. Cuz, gang? Is that what they say in Fortnite? I don't know, go boy. Is that what they say?
Whatever
They
the
don't say
kids
anything
are
in
saying
Fortnite.
these days.
What do you mean you don't know what they say?
2021 Astro World, never
They don't
forget.
speak in Fortnite.
you play it.
Yeah, they don't speak in Fortnite.
Yeah, but you know the community. I mean, you clearly interact with
No,
the
I
children.
do not. I do not interact with the community.
You are a part of the community, therefore you interact with it.
I
mean,
literally go on there to make fun of kids by shitting on them.
We literally need like a for on the ground reporter. You have the opportunity to, and you have failed in doing so.
What do you mean? I literally just hop on every once in a while to have fun with the
God
homies.
damn it, go boy. And Roma.
What?
I blame Tarkov somehow. I blame Tarkov.
Fuck you.
It's also Tarkov's fault. They're becoming the metaverse. They added Chainsaw Man to Tarkov.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I don't
I would
believe
clearly not spread misinformation.
this. Clearly.
Shut
Chad,
up,
this is
Ethan.
gonna.
That's not Astro
Chad,
World.
this is gonna be in Fortnite. Jimmy
Oh my god, I
Neutron
can't
new
wait for
Fortnite
Jimmy
Astro
Neutron
World.
to pull up in Astro World. I can't wait.
I just think Fortnite's its own different beast at this point. I don't even know how to feel about it. It's a fun game.
Ugh.
Like,
Go boy.
gameplay-wise-
All we ever played is Zero Build. The
Okay,
only
and
one
we're
who's
still having
actually
fun
good.
playing it.
That's like the minuscule part of the game.
Okay, it's still a fun game. You cannot argue with that, 8-bit.
I never said I was arguing with
hate
it.
that
I'm just
people
saying
are
it's
right
like
on that.
we only play like the small minuscule part of the game.
Okay. That's what I'm glad it's able to, like, you know, have different game modes in it.
I get
It's
it. Okay, to be fair, Fortnite was dead, and they put in no build, and then like that's what spawned this renaissance for them.
yeah.
And then they're like,
honestly,
oh, let's bring in Deku and fucking Goku and Master Chief and Rick and Morty. Actually, Rick and Morty existed already. Who else did they add? Who else have they added?
they've added Doctor Strange and Spider-Man to hype up the Spider-Man movie that was coming out
Spider-Man.
last year.
Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Good to know.
Well, Chad, if you don't remember, that was like the time when fucking Apex Legends was like getting popular. Well, it was popular, but it was getting more popular.
Zero
in
Build?
Fortnite.
No.
No, before Zero Build.
Well, yeah, Apex was on the rise, but then, again, I somehow I can't stand Apex as much as Fortnite. I don't know why.
I think Apex took a huge downturn, in my opinion, when they listened to the pro players
Oh, you know
and
what?
started making changes. Yeah, I hate when devs start listening to the pro players about making changes to, like, the general, like, casual play.
They're like, we're gonna make this impossible for new players to play. So let's let's do it how the professionals want it.
Oh no, Siege has the same problem. Like, hey, this is genuinely a fun feature that regular players have fun using. Pro players say, nope, it's too broken. It does not align with our playstyle, and change the game fundamentally around it.
That's fucking wild.
That's why they nerfed my boy Doc.
They nerfed Doc. They took away my boy Sledge's SMG-11.
Ooh, that's cringe.
They removed Jaeger's ACOG.
They removed
they-
almost everybody's ACOG. That's not a Jaeger thing.
Yeah, but it's like they just want to, like, balance it towards, like, higher level play.
Did I saw like a cool video on YouTube and Twitter where it's like, oh man, is Rainbow Six back, and it was showing them like, it's like you can now shoot around your shield. Is that recent or is that old news?
Yeah, that's the recent. They changed up how the shield works.
Oh boy, congratulate! I don't know, man. Rainbow Six might be back after that. I can finally cheese my riot shield even more.
I don't like the riot shield changes.
Is it again too fucking pro oriented?
No, it just, like, it makes a lot of stuff useless. It makes it a lot more clunky.
Which it already
And,
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It also doesn't let you, like, you can't hip fire anymore, which was like, it was like kind of like a gamble to use, because either you would fuck up and miss every shot, or you'd start doing damage.
Okay.
It was your last resort saving grace for when you were like all by yourself. Nobody to
Yeah.
help. It, honestly,
Yeah.
like for like the past few years, going like a shield user was a like genuine strategic play that you would usually only do with an actual strategy behind it and with people that you're communicating with. Otherwise, it's utterly
It's kind of just
useless.
throwing the game at that point.
Okay. Okay.
Also, they nerf shields where like you would think like hitting someone with a big shield would like, you know, take them out, knock them off or something. It no longer downs someone; it just knocks them to the ground,
Ooh.
and they can get back up and shoot at you.
Ooh.
And since you can't hip fire anymore, you can't take that much of an opportunity to do something
Ooh.
unless you put them in a bad location.
Wait, have they like removed hip firing or is it just shield?
Just shields.
Oh,
Now
okay.
you have to aim down if you want to use your
Ooh,
shield.
I didn't realize they took away that.
Nah.
Ooh.
That's from what I saw of the gameplay. Unless they changed it because they said it was under like review. They were like considering changing stuff about it.
They better fucking not.
That sounds rough.
That's
Yeah.
rough.
That is very freaking rough. Speaking of, though, a video game that actually cares about making changes, CS2 looks fucking phenomenal, and I'm not even a guy who is a big Counter-Strike guy.
No, it actually is fucking good, dude. Like there, you can actually like move the smoke around with the smoke grenade. Like whenever it gets planted, you just like wave it off, and it'll actually fucking move.
You could shoot through it, and the smoke will be like, oh, I'm smoke. I move around the bullet. Pew.
I'm about to watch the smoke trailer real quick.
It's mind-blowing that this is a fucking shooter video game that cares about physics more than, like, anything else. But it's like, oh, man, the smoke... I understand this is, like, smoke, but they've retouched maps. Like, they've upgraded maps that, like, needed an upgrade. But, like, some maps, like Dust 2, I think, only had, like, touch-ups. Like, maps that are, like, well-balanced already didn't get any really majority changes, just, like, touch-ups. But, like... It's all the entire like change is based around the Source 2 engine, or I think it's Source 2. It's one.
Yeah, it is Source 2.
Source 2, and it just genuinely looks absurd for a shooter that like is doing shit like this. But like,
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, man. This is really impressive.
It's mainly just like compared to CS:GO in general, like the massive change.
That's the thing though, Roma, because CS2 is made by Source 2, which is a fucking, I don't know, 2010 engine. Fucking TF2 used Source 2, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And then CSGO was still using the original Source engine, which is fucking 2002.
I'm looking at you, Bethesda. You have absolutely no fucking excuse anymore.
yeah,
They never had an excuse.
Yeah,
What do you
honestly, yeah, no. Now this is it. Like CS:GO was like one of the last. Like, hey, we are using up goddamn dead man as our fucking spaghetti coder. They have to like bring out the fucking. They have to bring out the fucking.
mean? I had to
hieroglyphics.
raise the dead to find out the problem with the
There's
code
a bug in
is.
the game. What's going on, sir? They had to resurrect the dead man.
Bring the Necronomicon.
Oh my god, I can't laugh too hard, but holy shit. But yeah, and then another thing they're trying to cut down on is like, so CSGO is a game where I think genuinely listening to the pro players helps, because it's a game where it yes, like comparing like pro to casual, there's a massive difference, but like the pros genuinely are like, hey, how can we make this game better? And not, hey, how do I make this easier for me to be better? I don't know. I think that's like, it's a weird way to explain it. Maybe it's just like a European thing, but like there's one thing where it's like there's like a click response time or like click rate, and like when you click your mouse or you click a button, there's a delay because it has to input into the server, and the server's like, hey, what they're trying to do now is take away as much delay as humanly possible, so that way you don't have to deal with that, which again, insane for a game that is going to be basically free, right? As far as I know, it already is free. Right? Or am I thinking...
Yeah, CSGO is free.
CSGO is free, I'm going to assume, and also you like can transfer everything over. I'm going to assume is free, and it's insane. I'm astonished. that like we're getting something like this in 2023 where, you know, video game companies don't try, and now we're getting this.
Yeah, it shows that there's still like devs who are passionate about their games.
Valve is finally giving us something of quality.
Give me a
here's
new
a-
Team Fortress update. That's what I want.
That's all right.
Where's the heavy update?
Whoa, Chad, did you not see this is like a while back. They announced a summer update.
That ain't happening, dog.
No.
No.
They announced the summer update coming soon.
I saw a TF2 YouTuber on my Twitter, and he's like, "Oh, it's happening," and then he's like, "It's not happening," and he's like, "It's dead."
What do you mean it's dead?
I
They
don't
said
know.
we'd get one soon. They officially went on Steam and said, "All right, attention workshop creators, we're gonna make a new update." They're just telling the workshop to like make new models and to get to pick from. Because I don't know if you know how the workshop works on TF2 or not.
I do not.
So people will upload maps, like different weapon models, and if it's different like cosmetics,
okay.
and
Yeah,
if
it's
it's
like
get
that.
voted high enough,
Okay.
Valve
I
could
see.
consider using it.
So basically they invented fucking microtransactions.
Yeah, it's like Roblox where people just make
Roblox.
creative generated
Actually,
stuff.
yeah, that's fair enough. They took Roblox's thing, but made it somehow weirder.
You don't get paid for it either. I'll be
Ooh.
honest.
Ooh.
You all you get is like a you get a specific, like if you make a hat or something, you get a special version of that hat that is exclusive to your account.
Can you sell it?
You can sell it. It's like one of a kind, so it'd be worth
Ooh.
something.
Hundreds of
If someone
millions
would-
of dollars, then, I see.
No, it depends if you were willing to sell it and someone was willing to buy it.
I don't know, man. It's just...
I'm gonna make a Mort the Chicken thing, and if it gets uploaded by Valve, I get a special Mort the Chicken.
Oh, man, it's just so... Because, like, I can't even argue, like, Valve are, like, good guys in the industry, but it's like, shit. I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
the people who make, like, Epic Games or the people who make Fortnite, at least they're trying to, like, at least make new content. At least they're, like, adding shit. Like, they have the katanas and shit. They're adding shit. Meanwhile, games like fucking Call of Duty just struggle to put out a new fucking map once every 6 months. They're like, oh, well, now we have zombies. Dude.
They struggle to put out a multiplayer map that is a remake of a previous game.
It's so fucking wild.
And then
dude.
they release a trailer to hype up a crossover skin months in advance. Or well, a month in advance. Like recently the Shredder skin just dropped
A skin.
in Modern Warfare 2.
A skin.
Yeah, it got its own trailer.
Fuck me, dude. I mean, yeah, Fortnite.
Even
drops its own
Fortnite doesn't
trailers.
do that.
I mean, okay, well they do, but there's at least a feature that comes with it.
No, Battle Pass is kind of different. License and Battle Pass is kind of different.
okay.
When there's a licensed skin coming to the shop, most you'll get is like a Twitter post saying, "Hey, be ready. This one's coming to the shop next rotation."
Here comes
Here
Hingle
comes
McCringleberry.
Leon.
Here comes
Here
Leon.
comes Leon.
Here comes Leon, ready to hit the
boys.
most zesty emote known to man.
God, I
I need
hate
you to
those
tell me
videos.
when Chris Redfield comes back in rotation.
Oh,
Never
God.
happening. Actually, it might happen tomorrow.
Also,
'Cause,
speaking of Fortnite skins, we have a friend of the podcast who has a banned skin. So shout out to Mac for that.
Shout out to Mac for having the
Mac.
Travis Scott skin.
It's, and she looked it up. It's like what, $4,000?
2. I
$2
believe
grand?
It was 2.
It was
$2
$2
grand.
That
grand.
is insane. Sell that shit. I don't care. I don't care if it's your brothers. Give him 50-50.
Give him $2.
Give him $2 so we could buy the next battle pass.
Buy him the next Battle Pass. That's all you get.
Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. It's weird to see just devs that care now. Because I saw the Nakey Jakey video of like all these unfinished games coming out, and it's like, bruh, at least try.
Bro, I think the worst one that I remember is Gotham Knights.
Oh,
Genuinely, one of the worst games I've ever heard.
Oh, God.
It's just a beat 'em up, or well, it's like
a-
an Arkham clone but worse.
Yeah, and it's very
And
unfinished.
not even unfinished. It just doesn't even run properly. Instead of
That
using
too.
your GPU, It uses your CPU for graphics.
Good to know that my computer will be set on fire while playing this
genuinely.
shitty game.
On launch, it genuinely didn't work properly.
That's fucking hilarious. At least, you know who does try? You know who does at least try? Koreans when making American food.
Oh my god. Don't even remind me of that stuff.
So we put in Korean food and topics like a week ago, and I didn't realize what this was until 5 minutes ago. But how the four of us met each other. Who was it that was like streaming these shitty videos?
It was me.
It was you?
It was me. It was you. It was this guy named Bren who was like supposed to be it, but then immediately quit, and then it was Kevin.
And Kevin, okay. Because it was super. So Korean street vendors love trying to recreate American foods, but healthy, but in the same way, an abomination to nature.
Not even healthy, bro.
Not even.
Have you seen some of this?
Okay, so at
they
least
made?
like they cook it, right? At least they cook it. It looks at least half decent, and then they add the toppings.
Yeah.
They add so much relish onto their fucking hot dogs. It is absurd.
They add so much onions
So
too.
much onions.
They are what the American stereotype food is.
They do. They recreate the American stereotype in food. It is so amusing. Like I'll fucking for the thumbnail. I'll put on what I'm talking about for this hot dog. But it is so absurd. Like, and then they try making burgers, and they fucking like triple deck them and fucking put 50 fucking slices of cheese on them or whatever. They put a hydraulic press on the fucking bun so that way you get the fucking logo on it.
I remembered when Chad at the very end cried when they start adding frosted flakes on the hot dog.
Don't remind me! Don't remind me! That gave me PTSD. No. That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, they put something abominable on there, but my brain locked it away.
They fucking added the gorgonzola cheese too.
Wasn't there a churro hot dog at one point?
Yes. Yeah, there
Or am I
was.
misremembering?
Yeah, there was. I think they put a churro in the hot dog bun, too.
Oh no, it was
Yeah,
a
they did.
churro corn dog.
Oh, that's...
It was a churro corn dog.
God. Oh, God. My brain has, like, hid all of these fucking memories from me.
Korean corn dogs are like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like a corn dog with fries surgically attached to it.
That's some greasy county fair type shit right there.
Yeah, but
Well,
they-
it's
they
not.
vendor
It's
it.
very.
And it's because it's Korean. They sell it as, like ASMR, like oddly satisfying to watch content, which it is. But then they put everything on, and you're like, oh Jesus Christ! It's worse than the fucking Akiway guy at times.
Sure.
In case anybody doesn't know who the Akiway is, because you're not a fucking Zoomer like me who's fucking high on crack
he's
and dopamine.
He's a TikTok influencer who runs a bodega.
Yeah, he runs a bodega.
New York
Yeah, it
bodega.
was.
And a special New York bodega, and he think of any topping and he puts it on anything you want, and there's always mozzarella sticks.
There's always fries.
There's always
But
fries.
you always gotta remember, you never forget the bev.
Yeah, that's
Don't forget the bev.
Like, don't forget the bev. Never, never, never.
Never,
never.
never.
And he always cuts his he cuts like the whatever he made it how. He's like, OMG. But he has his taglines. But he would like my favorite so far is someone put. And the people who order this shit just order the most out-of-pocket shit. I feel so bad because I feel like he wants to run a normal bodega, but his content comes from these fucking New York lobotomites who are like, can I get Fruity Pebbles on a Big Mac, please? Hot Cheetos and Fruity Pebbles on this pancake in a burger, please? He's like, sure.
On these hot honey buns.
This whole breakfast meal from McDonald's.
No, the funniest shit is that he'll start off with mozzarella sticks. He's like, first we put the
he always
mozzarella
does.
sticks in the grill. 90% of his videos is putting. They will never ask for mozzarella sticks. He'll put it in anyways. There are some videos he forgets to put them on.
Well, no, it's because they asked for the Akiway, man.
It's so fucked. Oh my god.
First, we put the health inspector on the grill.
The health inspector on the grill.
Do we ever clean the grill? Never, never.
Never know.
That's what I'm gonna miss if America bans TikTok, is like those side characters that you just see on your For You page.
Wait, have you guys seen that new one? It's this guy that runs like a shawarma place. He's like extra spicy garlic sauce for you, my
I
friend.
am not. I am not. I'm not.
It actually looks like good.
representing
It's actually edible too. Like the food is not absurd. It's just good shawarma. He keeps showing how to make.
My other favorite one is the guy who runs a pizza place, but he has like inspirational quotes, and that's all he does. He stands there for 7 seconds with some quote going on. That's it. That's how he sells his product. And I guess his pizza place is half decent. So I mean, shout out to him. But I forget the name of him. But that's all I know about him. Then there's, God, I don't know why we're going on the like this hinge on TikTok trends, but then there's like the kids who ask like the fat kid at school like for an inspirational quote.
I don't think I've seen that.
And
Chad,
he's
you
like-
sure that they didn't do that to you, man?
He's like, someday. Okay.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
I'm trying to find the
That's
quote.
bullying,
He's
though,
like,
boy.
he's like, some days
Obvious
so
joke, I'm
shitty, I
sorry.
haven't even shitted yet, or something like that.
What the fuck?
I ain't even.
It reminds me of a quote from the friend of the podcast, Sora. They say you changed. Of course I changed.
That's
I
it.
shit my pants.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's it. That's the kid I'm talking about.
Is that the kid?
Yes.
Sora just stole that from that kid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, he could have
No, that
fooled me,
kid
man. I
stole
thought
it
Sora
from
came up
Sora.
with that.
Oh my god, it's
He stole that from Sora.
Yeah, he stole that from Sora. He listened into one of the many times Sora joins for 5 seconds.
man, I'll just miss TikTok because of just like the weird, goofy stuff that like only you and like 7 people will ever remember.
I will miss my cartel beheadings.
Okay, I will miss,
I will
the
miss
cartel
my
beheadings.
full videos.
Yeah, Chad, did you ever see that one I sent you?
Yeah,
It's,
yes,
it's just the
yes.
scene from Endgame when they're looking at the cameras.
Yes.
Got taken down within a day.
It was less than like 15 minutes. You sent me it, and then you're like, "Hey, did you see that?" And then 15 minutes later, it was fucking gone.
They should have kept it.
Yeah, they showed, you know what core is, right, Chad?
Yes.
They showed that in Congress. A friend sent me a TikTok about it, that they had to show a bunch of like core videos in Congress.
They showed at the TikTok thing. They showed a bunch of core.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here we see a bunch. I wish, dude. I'm praying that they showed me at Congress. They showed a video of me at Congress. It's my.
China's literally blowing up right now.
For context, yeah. There was a guy who made a video of like China is literally blowing up right now, and it was like, you know, some protests, and I made the fucking big chilling joke, and there's a filter on TikTok, which is just explosion, and I said big chilling, and I fucking pressed the explosion button, and I fucking exploded. It's so fucking dumb. Yes. Like, out of any video to not blow up, I think that's the one. Very funny. If any videos to not like go popular, that's the one that like I wish got popular, because it's very original and funny.
So he says, saying a bin chilling meme.
Exactly. You guys remember this TikTok where this guy goes to Airbnbs and stuff and always does the most stupidest shit?
Yes.
And he goes like, "Oh, you always gotta check this thing. You never know," and then never elaborates on what he's doing. Like, he just puts fucking grape fucking jelly on a window, on the side window, and just does it.
Yes.
I love guys who never elaborate on what they're doing.
All right.
This is one guy I used to follow.
I'm gonna fucking reel this in because we went from fucking Korean food to fucking TikTok. Speaking of fucking absurd shit, have you guys heard about the man who got arrested for making threats but adding "in Minecraft" at the end of them?
He genuinely put it in Minecraft?
No. So basically, he would make a threat, but he would then put in Minecraft. Like, he would add on like "I'm going to kill you," but then he puts in Minecraft. You know that meme where it's like,
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna blow up your house in Minecraft. I'm gonna do this in Minecraft. I'm gonna do whatever.
Yeah, it's literally like when Windigoon exposed the FBI for killing MLK.
Yes.
He said, "No, this is all in Minecraft.
Yes.
Don't worry, guys."
Yes. I will say
video.
the guy looks like a fat version of Charlie of Critical.
Yeah, for a second when you guys posted that, I thought like, bro, Critical let himself go real fast.
Exactly. Bro, I had so many hot dogs from
commit a
ordinary
bomb
sausage.
threat in Minecraft.
It all went downhill from there, old Charlie boy.
Oh, Charlie boy, when he showed his guns off to Sneaka.
Yep.
But yeah, he's like, I hate this guy, and he's like, I'm gonna behead him in Minecraft. But it was all in 4chan too, so it's really, I guess really good that they're, cracking down on some fucking weirdos on 4chan, but it's really concerning that, like, oh fuck, they're going after them. Who's next?
Bro, I can't make death threats anymore. What's the point of the free
What's the
internet?
I can't even
point?
threaten somebody's life in Minecraft anymore.
Well, you
Damn.
can't say anything in Minecraft anymore, so like.
Now,
Look at
can we
that
just say
Roblox chat
allegedly?
filter.
Yeah,
I'm
give it
going
to
to
our good
kill
friend
you,
Roblox
allegedly.
Censorship, friend of the podcast.
It's so bizarre. It's something you don't expect. It was not on the bingo card. The tweet itself is a 4chan user has been arrested for making death threats against Florida sheriff and adding in Minecraft at the end of them. That's just something you don't expect. That's something you don't.
Well, you wouldn't send a death threat to a sheriff first, though.
But he had it all like planned out and everything, bro.
He had
It's
it in
only
Minecraft.
in Minecraft.
Yeah, he only said in Minecraft. He's protected by the.
He did say
He's
in
protected
Minecraft.
by the 25th Amendment. You know.
He's gonna have such an easy time with this court case.
That's easy money right there, honestly. If he just said in Minecraft, it's like, well,
Countersue.
close case right there.
Countersue. False imprisonment.
False imprisonment.
Exactly.
Oh wait,
You're
guys, speaking about false imprisonment, you guys see what happened to Justin Roiland?
Oh my god. Get a load of
That's
that
a
guy.
good segue. That's a good segue.
Fuck. That was a shitty segue.
No, that's good. That's
compliment
good.
it.
I'm on the outside looking in. You guys don't have to fucking.
Okay,
speak
so
about
okay, this is all like this was alleged. Charges got dropped recently. That's the big update. But we never talked about this on the podcast. Justin Roiland was like accused of domestic violence and false imprisonment, but recently the charges got dropped. That's
Wait, I
all
think
know
we
so
did
far.
discuss about it on the podcast.
Did we?
this.
I think
a
it was-
little bit, but we didn't have like updates.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
this
we
is
did
like
get
a recent
updates.
update.
This
Like,
is a recent update, yes.
Okay.
yeah, charges got dropped. We don't know the full story, so we don't know if he's going back to Rick and Morty, but we.
I don't think.
Sorry
he
to
is,
hear
bro.
that,
I
Chad.
don't think he is. I think he's gonna make his own show now. He's gonna make.
He's gonna make-
Mordred.
Well, that's
Rick.
That's the
Rick and
thing is like he
Shmorty.
got dropped instantly, like right after the news popped up and stuff, without any insufficient evidence.
Yeah.
I think it tells me that they knew that he fucked up. Like, this is coming from my perspective, is that they knew that this shit was happening, that they were waiting for like something to actually happen to him before they pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Well, multiple co-workers of his said he was like a big douchebag and dick in the office.
Oh man, the guy who made Rick and Morty.
He
might
pretty
be,
much acted like a redditor in the
be a
office.
Redditor.
He genuinely acted like a redditor.
Oh, man.
And like, he would text coworkers to try to hook up with them while speaking in the voice of Morty. He would talk like Morty sometimes.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, this is like stuff that people alleged at work.
Oh man, I wish this was real. Then I want that to be real. At least, no offense. That's just
They're never gonna confirm it, but I'm pretty sure knowing him, he really loves that Morty voice.
I know
So.
it's a terrible topic, but it's just God. I just want that to be real because that's so stupid and sad.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
we don't know the full story, but from what I'm hearing, it's still pretty bad. He's still like a pretty like messed up person.
Your Honor, he sexually harassed me by doing the Morty voice from the hit show Rick and Morty.
You don't even have to say sexually harassed. You could have just said he did the Morty voice.
He did the Morty
Yeah, but
voice
adding on,
to chatting.
just adding on, dude. God, that sounds like a terrible ASMR segment.
Morty trying to rape
That just-
me on the
That sounds like a terrible ASMR thing, man. Morty attempts to riz you up ASMR.
Morty tries to raise a minor.
Dude,
No.
oh god, not a minor. Jesus Christ, these are coworkers. Dude,
Yeah, luckily I don't think any of them were underage. Thankfully, we don't have child labor in animation right now.
not yet.
Not yet.
Remember, they yearn.
But we will
they
pass those
yearn.
laws.
They make fan fiction and play Minecraft, so they yearn for the writing rooms and the mines.
They yearn for the mines. You know, actually, children are the perfect size to send into the coal mines. Less space to dig up.
God damn it. This is a heads up. This is like the 50th time he said that this week. I'm so happy he finally said it on the podcast so we can never say it again.
They yearn for the mines.
Speaking of fucking miners, MILF Manor is unironically TLC's greatest fucking idea. These
Okay,
guys,
so elaborate on what MILF Manor is, because I've
Okay.
only heard the premise, but like the early premise.
So MILF Manor
just get a bunch of MILFs.
is a bunch of MILFs together at a manor, and the goal of them is to find another man. A lot of them have had, I think all of them have had multiple husbands, or at least have been in multiple relationships, have had children. A majority of them, I think all but like one have. And they've all just been on like hit and runs and just like one night stands and
One night
shit.
stands.
Yeah, you know, like what rich MILFs tend to do. And all of them have plastic surgery. As far as I know, not a single one looks natural, at least like in any part of their body. And the twist of this is the dudes they are trying to hook up with are each other's sons.
Huh?
That, and when I saw it, I'm like, what's the gimmick, TLC? It's just a bunch of MILFs. And then I'm like, oh my god, that's my mom. And I'm like, oh, I have to watch this show now.
Wait, Chad, is it true you saw your mom in MILF
No,
Manor?
Jesus
You were
Christ,
sleeping?
no, I'm quoting someone. Good God.
He's quoting someone.
But they I think my favorite all-time reveal so far has been, they said to them this, so they had like a reveal, like a secret reveal night. And, you know, they're like guessing, oh, did my mom have sex with my middle school teacher? One of the moms, in their infinite wisdom, decided, hey, I'm going to tell my son that I had sex with his best friend. Who, and he did not take that well. He fucking walked away so fast. And he's like, I don't want to talk to you no more, Mom. I don't want to do this no more. He's like, just leave. Just leave me alone. And she's like, I am so sorry. And he's like, no, you don't understand. Like, these women have no depth perception. I swear to God. They are amoebas. They are fucking... It's a TLC show, so obviously the main cast and characters are fucking... that share a single brain cell, but it's fucking fantastic. Because the twist, you're just like, oh man, well, this is a thing. But then you're like, oh, that's that kid's mom. And you're like, huh. How degenerate can we get, right? And I'm only like 3 episodes in, but holy shit, do I fucking love it. Because it's so like, it's so trashy. It's peak TLC. I'm sorry to say it. Like, obviously TLC has put out bangers, like the guy who fucked his car, the guy who's had sexual relations with that goddamn Ferris wheel, you know, like My Strange Addictions, the woman who eats fucking metal for a living and shit. But this tops it, because it's something that, it's so new and original, and you have to have like a special sort of like fucked up mind to think of, that you just had to appreciate it. I really hope it's all scripted, because if it's not, holy shit, are you fucking dumb to agree to it, like an idea like this? It's so good. Not in like a good way, but it's just peak TLC, I guess.
It's mindless content.
Yes, but it's like TLC mindless content. So you're like, oh, I could be this. I could be much worse right now, but at least I'm not that. You know,
Yeah.
You could be rock bottom, but at least you're not that guy. At least you're not fucking your car. or, or
I mean, I guess.
or fucking watching someone hit on your hot mom and trying to hit on someone else's hot mom while in the same house.
Yeah, that's a weird
It's
show premise.
it's so grossly fantastic. I've run out of like words to say it.
I don't know if you guys remember this show, but it was like way back in like 2010. It's basically almost it's not the same premise, but it's almost as equally as as distasteful. But I'm pretty much sure that you guys heard of 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom before.
Oh my god!
I've heard of it,
watched those
never
shows.
watched it.
That was my mom's fucking guilty pleasure show, man. That shit.
Yep. Same here, bro.
It's just this kind of thing that, well, it was obviously, I don't know why it would be acceptable back then, and I can see why it would never ever be accepted today, because you're pretty much, trying to exploit, like, I guess 16-year-olds, which are obviously not okay in this at all in general, in my opinion, but it's just, it's basically the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
I might as well just go on let's see, they have like 1,000-Pound Sisters on TLC. I forget. Was Amish Mafia, was that TLC or was that History Channel?
I think that's Discovery.
Or Discovery, or it's not TLC? Okay, because I know TLC has a couple Amish shows. I remember thinking Amish Mafia was fucking
It is
real.
Discovery.
Oh my god, dude. I loved Amish Mafia. It was so goofy. I'm like, oh my god, the Amish are so cool. It's like, they have a mob. And the funny thing is that like they have like their own fucking city state because that's how that shit works, I guess. But and then they have like the cheapskate people who fucking like the fucking like I don't know.
Pawn Stars, baby.
No, Pawn Stars is Pawn Stars History Channel?
No, it's not.
No, I'm talking about like
Is it not?
the cheapskate people who like I forget they're like my God, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I know it was a TLC show because they fucking had a guy who he bathed, he got like cooking water and he did his dishes and he did his laundry all in the same pool, and he would refresh the water after a year or like whatever.
Oh, was it called Extreme Cheapskates?
Yeah, that's what it was. Extreme Cheapskates. Overall, just reality TV is such a bizarre concept that it's like the only reason why cable is still alive is because of reality TV. I hate to say it, but it's like, albeit the bane of its existence, it's the only thing that keeps it alive. That and sports.
It's pretty much early time YouTube, basically. Where,
Unhinged.
I don't know.
Unhinged.
Unhinged,
drama.
yes.
It is unhinged content.
So fucked up.
I think the only thing saving TV right now is the Impractical Jokers.
True.
They're down a man, by the way.
What do you mean they're down a man?
Joe's no longer recording episodes.
Why not? What happened to Joe?
That's true.
Fucking
Divorce?
I think his wife divorced him or something. This is like a while back. He said he was going to
I
take
thought
a
that
break
was a
from the
running
show.
gag on the show.
No.
Did the joke finally happen?
The joke finally happened, I guess.
The joke happened, so yeah, he got divorced. He basically wanted to take a break, and then basically Eric Andre took over the show from Joe.
No, that was just one episode.
Oh, I thought
That
it
was
was
like a
the whole
special.
thing.
No, I think there's just the three of them right now. The three others.
Oh.
Sal,
It's not the
Murr,
same.
and Q.
Oh
It's
man.
not the same.
It won't be the same, but I still love the Jokers.
I love all of them. It doesn't matter, but still, it's not the same without all four of them being there.
Yeah,
think
I may have
True
not
T-
I may not have liked Joe as much as the others, but he still brought his own dynamic.
Yeah.
I think True TV is basically the thing that just carries the entire TV industry.
Well, not TLC.
What do you mean? What else does True TV do other than Impractical
what does True
Jokers?
TV have? Hold
Wait,
on.
do you guys not know about the Carbonaro effect?
Oh my god.
I've
I know
seen that, like,
exactly.
once.
It's Comedy Central, bro.
No, that's True TV.
Isn't
No,
it?
it's True TV.
I could have sworn that was Comedy Central.
No, Comedy Central.
Oh
owns
yeah,
South,
that is not True
South
TV,
Park.
huh?
Yep.
I have heard of none of these other shows that they currently have right now, except Impractical Jokers.
You know what show I miss so fucking much? Whose line is it anyways?
Never watched
That's
it.
a good one.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh.
Very degenerate.
Yeah, I'm serious.
I used
No.
to have improv class, and my improv teacher would always show this show.
Whose line is it anyway is so fucking good. But
Roma, why are you surprised, man? I've never seen a ton of stuff.
I'm just surprised. Out of all things, you haven't seen this show.
I've probably seen clips, but I've never seen it.
I know it's
The show hasn't been the same since since Drew Carey stopped being the host.
Yeah, Drew was really the OG, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I shit Tyler's an okay host, but yeah, it's like, it just isn't the same anymore. I don't know.
my favorite. I know it's a different
yeah,
channel, but mine's Ghost Hunters, just because it's so dumb.
You mean Ghost Adventures?
Or, yeah, Ghost Adventures.
There's
whatever.
both of them. There is a Ghost Hunters.
I'm at Ghost Adventures because that's the one that's been what's out. It's 14, 15 years running. These,
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures is great, and so is you know about Mountain Monsters?
yeah,
Yo.
I'm gonna assume you saw that guy's YouTube channel too. I know exactly.
Which one?
I forget. It's James something.
Nah, I haven't.
Oh, okay. There's a guy who's talked
I-
about those, but he.
I just remember Mountain Monsters, an episode where they unload into so they hear something in the bushes. They proceed to just shoot at it.
Okay.
Yeah, the premise of the show is they're like cryptid hunters.
Yeah.
So they're like hillbillies. They run around with shotguns in the mountains.
And the funniest part is that they're like in the middle of the night and they're just yelling at the camera. They're like, I can't believe what Billy Bob just saw. He looks lost. We gotta find this demon, this hellcat from the great beyond. And we gotta put it down. And they're yelling.
I think my favorite part's when they fake obvious stuff, like one of them gets dragged away.
Remember the South Park parody that they were doing? It was like, oh no, I'm pissing my
Yeah,
pants.
let's go
No, he's like, I feel something warm down my leg.
Ghost Adventures.
I love that.
Oh my god.
Like it's not like
Speaking-
it's not peak content, but it's always fun, mindless content.
Speaking of creatures in YouTube, are y'all familiar with Peter Kane dog training?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
What is that?
Oh my god.
You
Go
bring
boy,
it
you're
up,
missing out on so fucking much.
You bring it up.
Alright, Peter Kane dog training. It's basically just a YouTube
Oh,
channel.
not this guy.
This one guy. And it's like, it's so hard to tell if it's satire or not, but like the main thing that drew everybody's attention to him is he literally just has a video of him next to a raven. And he's just like talking to the camera about this raven and calling it a douchebag and all these different names right to its face in front of it to the camera. But the funniest one, the fucking kicker, is this one video where he's talking about how a female Bigfoot fucking molested him in the woods.
He grabbed my penis.
I didn't know what to do. It's, oh my god, his videos are so fucking funny.
It's so
It's
fucking-
just, it's all absurd, and it's like, you know it's satire, but his demeanor the entire time makes you think that this guy actually believes what he's fucking selling to you.
I mean, the dude just looks and sounds like he is literally unhinged.
I fucking love Peter Kane so
It's
much.
so fucking awesome. You showed that to me and I couldn't believe it. I'm
His
just like,
dog man climbs in a barn.
it's so unhinged. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he like joins a Mountain Monsters cast one of these days and fucking explains it. Because no, dude, you guys don't understand this shit. It's literally just like 6 or 7 it's like 9 hillbillies, just going into the woods at night and getting lost for an hour. And the funny thing is that like the pad runtime and like so that they don't actually quote unquote investigate anything is like one of them gets lost or one of them gets scared or like one of them like falls over. And they're like, all right, we gotta regroup. Billy Bob fell into a ditch.
Billy Bob needs his heart medication.
we're gonna go down the rabbit hole for Peter Kane dog training on Hinge videos, you should guys go into the rabbit hole of fucking. There's a whole bunch of playlists of monkeys that are just getting hurt and stuff, not in like a small ways.
Yeah.
And then no. No, they're not monkeys getting hurt. They're just regular videos of monkeys. And the videos are fine, but the fucking comments of the people that are just saying, "God, I hope this monkey fucking dies" or something. It's like they literally they're so unhinged saying that how much of a monkey hater they are.
It just reminds me of this one fucking meme that I sent to Go Boy the other day, where it's that exact same thing, but it's on Reddit. It's like r/monkey hate, and it's some dude complaining about wanting to murder a fucking monkey, and then it's got like that one meme where it's like it's got a picture, and then above it's like the fuck, what is it? Like a chat bubble, and it's just the fucking like the red balloon from Balloon's Tower Defense.
Dude, my like, I hate to say, like, going down rabbit holes. You literally just unlocked a like fifth wheel memory. Do you guys remember the playlist called Important Videos?
I've heard of it, but never saw it.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Never really watched.
Fun fact: that Ye Dinosaur meme is now 11 years old.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Unhinged. I don't know why I randomly thought of it. I love how we're going randomly back and forth, but like.
Yeah.
Speaking of rabbit holes, that's an old ass meme that I don't think anyone's remembered in a while. You're welcome for unlocking your memory, but just God, I just love like random, just terrible live action cryptid shows. They're all so bad, but it's so bafflingly good.
Yeah, I get what you mean. They're just fun to watch, man. I'm be honest. They're fun to watch and clown on.
And then,
not necessarily like a cryptid show, but fucking River Monsters. That show's good.
Bro, that show slapped. I used to watch that with my brother.
It was good.
I watched
it was
that as
good.
a kid so much.
Or not my brother. I watched that with my brothers and my dad. That was something we both enjoyed
Is it
watching.
on your Discord server?
No.
Damn it.
This is growing up before Discord.
Before he was corrupted by the dark wizard.
My father's not in my Discord server, Chad.
Damn
Before
you.
he became a Discord mod and gained 300 pounds.
My father's a nice guy.
He wasn't a
Well,
gamer.
nice guys
He
finish
loved his
last.
children. Nice guys finish last.
My
God.
father is a great guy.
But at least he tried in that one, because at least he's like, oh damn, we didn't find anything. Oh well, maybe it is just a myth. But then he just
Well, at least he also like gave the history and like stuff about the
And then he
like,
actually-
facts about the fish.
and then he actually caught big ass fish, and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, wait,
Yeah.
that thing's real. You're like, holy shit.
In all honesty, anybody with like any like somewhat like decent knowledge of like fish, like immediately knew like, okay, yeah, I know what that fucking fish is. But if you didn't and you just saw these things, you're just like, what, that fucking exists?
Why are we living on the
What?
same planet as that? Put it down. Kill it all. Kill them all.
Get rid of it. I don't like it.
Get rid of it.
Dude almost fucking died a few times from some of those, especially the Arapaima.
Yeah.
That thing literally almost fucking caved his chest in.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking. Oh my god. Oh, I just love. What are their terrible ones? I remember the Other Siders because it's the one I saw growing up on Cartoon Network. Or the Other Side is just what it was called, and that one was just not good. It was just a bunch of shitty teenagers. It's like the game Phasmophobia, but if it was
But worse.
but like actually reenacted in real life. They were just sitting around and like, oh my god, the EMF's going off, guys. The EMF's going off. Like we could be.
Oh, there's something warm in my pants.
It's so warm. Good God.
God, God.
Alright, I think we've gone.
You guys remember that one show where they talk about like, oh, this is live footage of like an alien escaping from a hospital.
Yes.
It is like recreated footage.
all
that they would
the
make.
terrible alien ones that they have on the History Channel is so awesome.
I love that shit.
What is it called? I think it's like called like Lost Tapes. They would have like the Mothman.
I love Lost Tapes. I love Lost Tapes. I love it.
That shit
I
was
love it. That shit was so
banging.
good. Thank you. Oh my god.
The Mothman took away a guy from his sister.
Yes.
There's the Afghanistan Batman.
The Afghanistan Batman.
The Loch Ness Monster. I'm trying to think what else was one. The alien that escaped from the hospital.
The like weird bug thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there's the Oklahoma octopus. You can't forget about that one.
Yeah. The Jersey Devil.
The Death Raptor. These all sound like fucking Elden Ring fucking bosses. You have the cave demons.
I swear, we're gonna fight the Limgrave bat people in the next DLC.
You have the Dover demon. You have you have just one called Poltergeist.
You have the Devil Dragon.
You have Q. One called Q. The Serpent
Thunderbird.
God, the Thunderbird.
The Faramazula cryptid.
The White River Monster. The Bear Lake
I love how
Monster.
they try
the
out some
Dover
of these
Demon.
like devil
The
monkey.
Kaled Skinwalkers.
They have Wendigo, the American cannibal.
They have Q, the Serpent God.
It's the Serpent God. What the
Serpent
fuck
God.
does they mean by that? What did they find on these tapes?
They had to fight God.
What were they cooking, bruh? They got the Megaconda.
And some of them genuinely spooked kids. Like if one of them spooked me. I think it was the zombie one.
Really?
Yeah, one of them spooked me.
Zombies?
It was one of them. Like one of the. It was just like it was a really good jump scare at the end. It was a really good setup because like it was one of those jump scares that like you're thinking, oh, it's over because there's like 5 seconds left in the show, and it's like psych, jump scare at the end, douchebag, fucking clip you on the knees and blow your fucking head out.
Were you scared of the voodoo scene where they show the shrine and stuff?
No.
And then the
I
noble-
think I got more fucking scared about the shitty moth fucking alien thing than 90% of the show because it just flew at the camera and I'm like, oh my god.
Now that show is meant to scare children.
There,
I feel like that's what it was.
God, I miss those fucking days of just, ugh, so much of it.
Speaking of scary stuff, can we talk about the Romanians are terror groups?
God.
Yeah, Roma, care to elaborate on this,
I
Roma?
have no elaboration on this as I am not Romanian.
Really,
Really,
weird
that's
for a
not what
guy
you
named
told us.
Roma on the internet.
That's not what you told us.
There's a difference between being a Romani and Romanian.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Romanians are white and way too Slavic.
So
Yeah, so those who don't know, like the U.S. Department put out like a PowerPoint on like terror groups that like spreading on the internet, and one of them was just the Romanian flag.
it's like you have like Kekistan, you have like surprisingly they put Antifa on there. They have Black Panthers, you know, like all the usual groups.
They have I think the Proud Boys.
Yeah,
I think
Proud
was
Boys
up there
was another
too.
one, and then the Romanian flag. I double taked on it. I'm like, wait a minute. Please. I'm like, is that the fucking Romanian flag? And all the comments underneath are like, oh man, what did the Romanians do this time?
They stole the U.S. government's wallet.
They housed Andrew Tate, therefore they're fucking enemies of the state.
National Treasure featuring Nicolas Cage is a true story about a Romanian.
I wonder what will reach my wallet first, light or a Romanian?
You already know that answer.
It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, this is the small little thing we keep forgetting to bring up.
It's just so out
Love
of
to see
place.
Yeah, we never have time to talk about it. We've been trying to say this for weeks, but
It's not even weeks. I'd say it's like 2 weeks. Okay, fair enough.
okay, that is
Really put that
weeks
shit to the
plural.
side, that's why.
Look,
Sure.
the real question is, why is the Romanian flag up there but the Ohio flag isn't?
Because they're under like death threats from the environment.
Exactly. Don't you remember the train accident,
Yeah,
bro?
don't you remember the train
Yeah.
accident? You know, everyone talks about the train accident. Did you know about the train
The
accident?
train accident
Do you
that
know about the
Chad
train accident?
brought up
I
and we
broke.
just laughed
We
him
broke
off.
the story. We broke the story.
No, you broke the story. We laughed
Yeah,
at
the world laughed at me when I tried to bring up a serious topic.
I'm still laughing at you.
you. Speaking about serious topics, you guys hear that Linus Tech Tapes used to drop the hard R?
Okay, okay, we're not gonna misinterpret as that. Okay, we're not putting words out of
No,
his
no,
mouth.
no. That's just the
Of
clickbait.
course.
No,
Over
these
like
are his
the
words. He said
slander.
he dropped the hard
Yes,
the hard
he
R.
doesn't know what the hard R actually is.
That's just the clickbait, Chad. We need to get into it now and explain ourselves.
That is true. What if we just end the episode now? It's like, next time on the bomb.
Next
shelter.
time on the bomb shelter.
Skillboy explains Linus Tech Tips take.
Exactly.
Roma blows up the White House.
8-bit becomes
Wouldn't be
the
the
enemy
first
of the
time.
state.
Shut up. Of
And
course.
Chad becomes
8-bit
homeless.
is blamed.
Chad becomes homeless as the U.S.
Chad
government bans
infiltrates the
TikTok.
NSA.
Chad becomes head of the NSA
But,
after he backstabs TikTok.
Yeah, no, Linus didn't know what the hard R meant, by the way.
He
So
meant
those who
it
don't
was-
know.
He meant it was he thought it was the like slow person word, right?
Yeah, the neurodivergent word.
Ah. Instead, which is really
Instead
funny.
of the racial slur, he thought it was the one where you talk about people who are like not all there in the head.
Wait, I've got ADD. I can say the word.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You're Romani. You can't say anything.
Yeah, that's your
I
that's your
can't.
You
hard
are
R.
too Roman.
I can speak. I can.
That's the hard R. Romani's hard R now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's
But apart from that, you guys see what's happening recently with Linus? His account got
he got
deleted.
hacked. He got hacked by some shitty Elon Musk fanboy. It's so unoriginal.
Well, no, it's not even an Elon Musk fanboy. It's just a crypto scammer.
Yeah, that's right. But he like used Elon as his thing.
Yeah, but all the scammers do that because the Elon fanboys will fall for it.
That's fair enough. But it's so AIDS because, you now have Linus Tech Tips, right? You now have one of the biggest YouTube accounts ever. You can literally do whatever you want and you just run a fucking shitty crypto scam. Like, bruh. Like, do something cool with it. I don't know. Turn it into like a Clash of Clans fucking fan account for like 2 hours.
Put Linus Tech Tips in
Make it a
Fortnite.
Clash of Clans scam account. It's like,
That'd be even better.
click this link for free gems.
Like, do something fun. Do like some stupid scam that like only the.
I have a gem generator on this website. If you click this link,
Some guy impersonating Linus. Hey guys, Linus Tech Tips here. Click on this link and I'll give you free gems and click Clash Royale.
No, I should have been like, Linus Tips about to give you free RTX 3060s.
so fucking insane, man. Anything else on the slate before I drop the question?
Nah,
Roma,
go
you
for it,
recently beat one of the greatest games known to man. Please tell us how you felt about Resident Evil 4.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Say again?
You recently beat one of the greatest games known to man.
Yes.
How do you feel about Resident Evil 4?
Resident Evil 4. So I got into Resident Evil a little late. I started playing around 7. And I played 8 and also, the 2 remake and all that. And just kind of been waiting by, seeing what they do with the games. And trying to go back and play some of the OGs. And then I heard about the 4 remake coming out. So I decided to play the OG before the drop of the new one, which should be here within the next hour or so for me.
Yeah, it genuinely comes out within hours.
Of the
For those
Wait,
who
recording.
are
go
listening
Morse.
live.
Go boy, you're the Resident Evil 4 expert. What do you think is the best version to play?
The one on Steam.
Really? Not the Quest 2?
No, I don't think the Quest 2 one. It's alright. It's just a gimmick VR. So don't bring
okay.
up what happened.
What do you mean don't bring up what happened?
You know what happened in the Quest version. Okay, but yeah, I just gotta say, man, Resident Evil 4 was like lightning in a bottle. I can't wait to see how the remake holds up, because genuinely has some of the funniest writing, the best gameplay in the series. It genuinely has fun with inventory management. where it's
I hope
not
they
too
bring
egregious.
the pizza guy.
Wait, what'd you say?
I hope they bring the pizza guy.
The pizza guy.
What the fuck's the pizza guy?
Hey, you don't remember the pizza guy?
Who the fuck is? Oh, the guy from Pizza Tower?
No.
Or what are you talking about?
Hold on.
But you can't just bring up like a random guy and say
I was
it's the
trying
pizza
to
guy.
I was trying to quote someone from fucking. I was trying to quote Video Game Donkey, but I guess it didn't work out.
No,
Are you talking about
no,
the still
I-
mad about that pizza delivery? There's pizza money. I don't know. I have no clue. What is this reference? This boo tomato boo.
Whatever it is,
Ooh, shitty
it's
tomato. You should have just said the big
flopped.
cheese.
Big cheese.
Roma, you remember the big cheese, right?
The big cheese.
He's like, oh great, it's the big cheese.
It is the big cheese.
Or my boy Luis. Or sorry, Luis.
Luis.
Like, you got to smoke? I got bubblegum.
I see the
Honest-
president equipped his daughter with ballistics.
Oh my god.
Genuinely, some of the best, like the funniest writing I've ever heard is in Resident Evil 4.
Okay, I hate we keep dragging this on, but the Donald Trump fucking AI generated fucking photos keep getting better. They just keep getting better. Speaking of president armed with ballistics, there's now an update on the story as per sources on the ground. This is all made up. This is completely fake. This fabricated. Nothing of this is real. As per sources on the ground, Trump has taken command of NYPD and has become the undisputed warlord of Manhattan. It is a picture of
He has
him just
become-
holding a gun.
He's become a number one of Manhattan.
He's the Duke of New York.
The Duke of New York, a number one.
We're gonna have to send in Roma in to save the
In
president.
case of those out of the loop, there was a rumor started, I think it was on last Thursday, that on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, that Donald Trump would be arrested because of, I forget the prostitute's name, but he paid off a prostitute and it was broke some law, and basically
Oh,
he's
Stormy
yeah,
Daniels?
Stormy Daniels. He's going to get arrested for that. But it didn't happen. But there's pictures, there's AI generated images of him getting arrested, and it fooled people on Twitter for some time. Like the fucking the dumb political Twitter people were like, "Oh, he's been arrested. We've done it." All the fucking usuals for fucking celebrating and shit. I have no fucking horse in this race, but it's just funny to see fucking.
AI generated Donald Trump.
Fucking fool people. It's so fucking hilarious, man. People have their heads so
Not gonna
far
lie.
up their asses on political Twitter.
Like, despite like anyone's political views, this picture does go hard.
Goes new PFP unlocked.
New PFP,
New PFP.
new Tarkov boss.
Tarkov boss.
Dude, talk about.
Oh,
Roma, that's the boss of Streets of Tarkov. It's Donald Trump.
Donald
I'm never gonna go to streets then.
Donald Jenry Trump. Donald, but it's like J and like some fucking Russian Ukrainian hybrid middle name that you can't fucking pronounce and you don't know what it says, and it's just Trump.
Bro, I hope someone like gets AI to generate Donald Trump as the Duke of New York. Yeah, for those who don't know, there's like a great movie called Escape from New York by John Carpenter. Genuinely one of the funniest like action movies I've ever seen. From like the character design to like the dialogue. Just like that shitty 80s.
It's not
style.
supposed to be funny either. It takes itself seriously.
Oh, it very much takes itself serious, but you can have a good laugh about it.
Yeah.
Also, Go Boy, I was right. You don't remember the pizza guy, the funny pizza guy?
What's
This
the
guy's
funny
a
pizza
revolver.
guy?
It's the dude with the cargo shorts with the striped blue shirt. It looks
Weird.
like it looks a lot more like Chad, where he talks to Leon and stuff. I don't think you know. You're not a true fan. I know for a
Not a
fact
true
both of
fan.
y'all are never played the real game unless you figured out the pizza guy.
What are you talking about, the pizza guy? I haven't played the game in years.
God, dude, I can't get over the oh. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm sorry. I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about, Ethan.
Damn, you guys are not true fans. All right, let's get into the
Okay,
fucking movie.
it's time to ask for the big
Overrated
boy
movie.
question. This is my question. I shall ask it, boys. What is the most overrated movie? And what I mean by that is a majority of the people who have seen it thought it was a pretty good, great movie. And when you saw it, you didn't understand why people bought into the hype. So, what is the most overrated movie that you have ever seen?
Chad, I think you should go first.
Want me to go first?
You ask the question.
Oh wait. Let me just interrupt real quick. Hey, but this is a fucking Dashi video. This is why I don't know it. I didn't watch the Dashi RE4 video.
You suck.
You
We
suck.
are such a
Ola.
shitty podcast.
No, I genuinely don't want to be slandered by Aben for not knowing a reference when he's referencing an obscure video that I've probably never seen before.
Oh god. Okay, I'll start off, and
Okay.
it's not going to be very surprising coming from me. I fucking hate The Breakfast Club. It's so ass. I don't care what anyone says. It fucking ruined an entire generation of kids.
I'll be honest with you, Chad. I kind of agree with you on that. I did not understand the fucking movie.
It's because of the fucking character development, but even then, I'm like, I know exactly what's going to happen with all of them. From the fucking opening scene, I knew what was going to happen. And
Now, Chad, this may shock you, but I've never seen the
good,
Breakfast
don't.
Club.
Just fucking don't. Save your time, save your money. Don't watch this shit. Long story short, a bunch of kids are in fucking detention, and they're the stereotype 80s kids. Like, they have the goth girl, you have the nerd, you have the chick, you have the fucking jock, whoever the fuck else, the fucking band kid. It's,
I thought it was a nerd.
whoever the fucking insane, the fucking cast of fucking Friday the 13th, basically, but they're in high school.
Yeah.
And they go on misadventures because, they're all quirky and funny. And everyone's like, oh my god, this movie's iconic because, it has fucking the quirky kids. And I'm just like, yeah, you're a band kid if you watch this movie, if you like the movie. I completely understand why you like the movie because, like, growing up, that's, like, your movie. You're like, oh my god, this is literally me. But as someone born in the year 2000, I'm like, this movie is fucking lobotomite porn. That's what it is for me.
No, I do have one question. Like, the only thing I know about the Breakfast Club is it has a shitty soundtrack. Is that true?
It's 80s, so
Because
yeah.
the only thing I've heard of the Breakfast Club is the Futurama joke where he says, "I'm gonna play the Breakfast Club vinyl to clear out the room."
Okay. I know exactly. Okay. Yeah. There's some questionable music jokes, not music choices, but it's just okay. It's rated R because they smoke pot and say the word fuck. That's it. That's why it's rated R. And motherfuckers think it's like, oh, this movie is so cool and edgy. It's like, oh boy, they smoke weed. Oh boy.
Hey, smoke of the weed.
Fucking get the fuck out of here, you fucking old man. Old people who enjoy this
Okay.
movie. You're old. I'm gonna make fun of you now.
Yeah. Anyone else want to go up next, or?
You know what? Fuck it, I'll go. Gone Girl.
Ooh. That's a
That
good
movie.
one.
Uh,
I see
Never seen it.
so many people, like, because I follow, like, a lot of cinephile shit. It's movies. I fucking love movies. Everybody fucking praises this movie. This movie was so unbelievably boring, and the ending, the end didn't justify the means in any way. This movie was just fucking ass from start to finish. Like, it just... I don't even know how to
I
explain it.
did not
Just so
expect Gone Girl from you, Roma. I'm not gonna lie.
I went into that movie thinking it was going to be great, and I just came out of it so fucking disappointed.
Shit.
It's just...
I have a story that involves Gone Girl, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna save that for a special moment.
Alright.
Oh boy. Put that on
It's
the
just
bingo
such a-
card for your next episode, kids.
Such a fucking boring ass movie.
Okay, so basically, like, long story short, it's like a couple goes missing, right?
It's a wife goes missing, and the entire plot of the movie is basically, like, showing, like, how she's actually running away because her husband is cheating.
Oh,
And
okay.
so she, like, basically tries to throw police off and also make it look like her husband might have murdered her, but at the same time, like, make it a little questionable as to what happened.
Okay.
It's just, I didn't get it. Like, the acting is good. That's all I can really say about it. Like,
Is Ben Affleck in it?
Yeah, Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike. Both of them do fantastic in this movie, but the plot line and it's just so boring and drug out.
Is Neil Patrick Harris in it?
Yeah, he was in it too.
Okay.
Not long. He has a minor role in it.
So who's
All
next?
right.
Who's next on the chopping block?
I guess I'll go. This might be a little controversial, but I'll be honest. I think V for Vendetta is overhyped.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's literally the
okay.
Bioshock of movies. It's just society is bad.
I can't agree with you.
Oh my
It's the
god.
Bioshock
the
of
Predator
movies.
movie. It's the Predator movie.
I mean, it's a great movie, but it's like, I don't know. In like most circles, people overhype it.
I don't.
They say
think
it's
so.
like more deep than it actually is. Just a man who hates society and wants to burn
I
it.
see the argument, but I just can't. I can't agree with that either.
I can't agree with it.
I'll recommend it to people, but I think it's still like, too much. You know what I mean?
I'll refute you at 2 points there. I've never heard of anybody speaking about V for Vendetta as if it's a super deep movie. And B, it is definitely a good bit more than just a guy hating society.
It's a guy who hates society. It's the Bioshock of movies. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
The Bioshock of movies is one
I
I,
wouldn't say
don't think
that
I'd
either.
ever hear from V for Vendetta. But I completely get it. I get it, but it's just like, I don't know, man. He's so cool. He's too cool. He's not like
It's a
Andrew
great
Ryan
movie.
or the main character of Bioshock. He's cool.
You sure about that?
Yes, he's cooler than Andrew Ryan. I'm not putting him in the same. How dare you? You know what? No,
Yeah.
that's angered me. How dare you?
In Bioshock,
I made
he
Chad
beat
angry.
the dude to death with a fucking golf club and stopped his stupid little revolution. And V for Vendetta, dude is the revolution. And a cool
All I'm saying
butt.
is it's overhyped. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just think it's overhyped.
I don't think it's overhyped. Personally, I think that's an underrated movie. That doesn't,
I've heard so many film YouTubers talk about how great of a movie that is.
honestly, I don't ever hear people talk about that movie anymore. It's been fucking years.
That is true, but at the same time, man, I heard this like a while back.
thought-
That's why I think it's
I
overhyped.
thought you were gonna
Yeah,
go for
fair
like
enough.
Kill Bill or something like that.
No, I'm a fan of Kill Bill. I recently watched that.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a hot one. That's probably the best one we've heard. Because, all right, 8-Bit.
Yeah.
What's your
Top that,
Alright.
top it?
I think my most overrated movie, and I've just figured it out by now, it's Paranormal Activity, the first movie.
This guy fucking stinks.
Shut
This
up!
guy fucking stinks.
That was like the best one.
It's not even that. That's not even
Okay.
a movie to overrate. Who fucking overrates that movie?
Yeah.
Dude, you don't know the hype of Paranormal Activity
I know.
back then?
Okay, the hype back then because it was a genre creator.
Of course, it made the entire genre, but even then I still didn't even get it. Like, I was fucking 10 years old and I didn't even get scared of that. It was
You
just
got a tough
generic
guy.
fucking
You got a-
CGI bullshit.
Tough guy here.
Tough guy.
Alright, next time we send him in to do the final clue for
Yeah,
Phasmophobia.
we'll send him in all by himself to fight off the fucking demon in Phasmophobia.
Nah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna be
We're
the
gonna
one
light
guy
the
that
summoning
kills the demon,
circle and
kills
then
you all.
leave.
I mean, I get it. I get that, but it's like, who overrates it? Who's like, oh man, this movie is peak cinema. I've never heard someone overrate it
Oh,
though.
we talked about the question earlier. You said society had to like enjoy it.
Okay,
You said it
fair,
had to be-
fair enough. Fair enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough. It fits the rule set.
It had to be received well by society, and you said you just don't see the.
Don't see the vision. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, I didn't.
Or you
I
don't
didn't
agree
see
with it.
exactly. I'm not saying I didn't agree with them. I'm just saying it's like I didn't get it in general.
Fair enough.
It
Why they
insisted
had to
upon
do
itself.
it in like
What didn't you
No.
What didn't you like about it?
I don't know. It's just like it's basically just video recordings and stuff. I think that's the only thing I just didn't find interesting.
He just doesn't like the genre.
He just doesn't like the concept of the movie.
He doesn't like the genre. It's
Oh, did you guys
found
even like
footage
the
movie.
concept?
I thought it was cool for its time. I mean, the fact it came out in, what, like 2008, 2007, right?
Yeah, and they made fucking 7-8 movies that.
Okay, well,
Out of it.
I forget, there was another really good one. I think it was the one where they, like, went to Mexico. That was the good one. That was another good one.
Yeah, it was 07, Chad.
But, like... but, like, what didn't you like? Hey, Ben, I need, like, something more than I don't like the cameras. There's gotta be something more to it.
It was literally that. What do you mean?
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Like, what'd you think of the plot?
Very generic.
Okay, fair enough. The cast. How was the acting?
I mean, they tried.
God, you're so lame. You're so lame. You're getting a second tomato for today.
Tomato.
I will say,
Shut
to his
up.
credit, the first Paranormal Activity was also the most tame.
That is true. They didn't try a lot. They didn't go badonk or bazonk with how.
I don't think they went crazy because honestly, it was like a brand new concept what they were doing with that movie, and then
It was $15,000 in their budget. Well, actually, no, it was in production, and then I think post-production. Well, even
That's-
then, still,
Only 15,000?
yeah, $15,000 for the whole film, and then when
No wonder they kept
Paramount
making
Pictures
sequels.
It's also, yeah,
When they
that's-
acquired
it's one
it.
of the most like profitable movies ever made. It made like 194 million in box office.
I guess what I could say is that fucking Paramount tried to milk the shit out of this one.
That's fair enough.
Oh, yeah, they
Like,
did.
The
Some of
franchise.
those-
Sorry, Roman.
dude, did y'all see the most recent Paranormal
Like the
Activity
next
one?
of kid.
Yeah, that movie was so fucking garbage. Oh my god, it was. I got a Paramount subscription just to watch it because I was like, okay, let's see if they actually made a decent one this time. And no, this was probably the worst one that I've seen. It's just so fucking bad.
I will say, as a franchise, it's overrated. I just that first movie in itself, I don't.
I thought everyone liked the second movie.
Which one was that one again?
I think it's the one with the twins.
2 is about
It was about the two kids, and I think they knew about the demon, and then not the demon.
Oh,
fucking-
I think I liked this one. I think I did like this one.
that one I was like, it's okay, it's better at
is that
least.
the one where she had abducted the baby and killed the
Yeah,
dad,
at the very end,
Yeah.
like murdered everybody,
and it took the
and
baby?
then like took the kid.
Based, literally me.
Literally him.
Literally me.
The timeline is so fucking weird for these movies.
God, you think fucking like what's the other horror franchise? What the fuck? I'm so bad with it.
Insidious?
Yeah, I thought like Insidious was fucking weird, and then I went down the rabbit hole of fucking Paranormal Activity lore explained, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I find the lore interesting for Paranormal Activity. It's just there's something about it. Like even though like the movies are kind of fucking mid, there's something interesting about like what they're like trying to put together. I don't know. Insidious is fucking better though. Especially the first one.
Insidious is better.
Insidious 1 was a fucking great movie.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I don't know what was your opinion on 2?
2 is okay. Like it's not bad. I would put it like at a. I'd say it's good, not great, not bad.
All right,
I think it's just whatever horror movie was pulling up I didn't feel interested in any of them.
My bad.
I just don't like the genre in general.
You don't like horror or you don't like found footage?
It's my least favorite of the genre.
Fair enough.
Horror in general?
Well, I like few of them. I like Friday the 13th.
Slashers.
I like Scream.
Slashers, then.
I like Halloween. Like, all of them that are basically just slashers, I guess.
To be fair, slasher is a really good genre.
I've never been that big of a fan of slashers, honestly.
I don't know, like it makes the threat feel kind of more real.
I don't
not
like
like a-
that, though, because like, I don't find it a movie as scary if I find it to be like a real world issue. You know, like I get there's some sort of paranormal thing to it, like, you know, Jason, he can't actually die. But I could still
Yeah.
fucking shoot him a bunch. I can't shoot a fucking demon or a ghost or something, you know?
Even then, the only real slasher I enjoy is still Scream, just because he's an actual human being. There's no like magic behind him.
Yeah. I just...
Like obviously, like if they live in like a Second Amendment state, yeah, he'd be done with his first like 2 killings. But it's still fun to watch someone like a normal person be doing all these, not like someone that's like enhanced by like magic, like Jason or Freddy.
Yeah.
Out of all, like, the horror movies I will never watch in my fucking life, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch any Final Destination movie. Ever.
Oh, dude, I want to watch one of those movies, honestly.
I don't, because I
It's weird.
fuck, I already think about this shit all the time in my head, and I don't want a movie, I don't want to, like, visualize all this fucked up shit that just could happen.
You don't want to watch it in 4K HD.
No, I don't.
You guys watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
That's another
movie?
decent one.
No.
No, I have not.
I've
but I
never
want
watched
to.
it. I've never watched
The original
it.
or like the newer ones?
Both.
I want to watch the original.
I do too.
It's one of those low budget slashers.
What was the original one? When was it made?
Like 70s, I think.
Oh, so that old.
We need to
let me
watch
check.
the OG Evil Dead movies.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch those.
I want to watch those ones where the guy says groovy.
Do you not know the guy's name? My boy Ash Williams.
Yeah, Ash
Ash
Williams
Williams.
and fucking Poker Night.
Okay, yeah. The first Texas Chainsaw Massacre was in 74.
That's insane.
Damn.
That's
It's an iconic series.
That's crazy. It's gonna be 50 years old next year. 50?
Yeah, well, all our iconic series are like really old. That's sad to think about too.
Yeah.
Like the first Scream came out. Oh, let me check. No, I don't want to see film. I don't want to see when it's airing.
I mean, we did watch
just-
Escape from New York. That one was a banger.
That is a banger of a movie.
For real.
Alright, boys, we got anything else to cook in the oven?
Okay, the first Scream was in 96.
Okay.
Just following up on that. I don't think anything.
I'm good.
Like,
I'm
I think we
done.
spoke our mind for
I
today.
think so. I think we yelled at the clouds for a little bit, you know?
Yeah. MILF Manor, it's kind of fucked up. Minecraft threats are no longer allowed.
You guys shit on my opinions as always.
Justin Roiland is safe for now.
Join out. Donald Trump is live on in New York, becoming Manhattan's warlord.
Romania will never get that target off of its back.
I think we talked about everything we wanted to.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, guys.
This title should be called Escape from Donald Trump.
Escape from Trump call.
Escape from Romania.
Escape from Romania. Alright. We'll call it quits. All
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.